Alright, we're back with more of this game. We're going into the president's office. Hello there, boys. What can I do for you today? We've come to ask you to... Let me do the talking heart. Mr. Flap, how have things been faring with Box World? You're rather bold coming all this way to the office, to my office, with such a question. Although, there is no hiding it. We've seen better days here at Box World. Cardboard Bob seems rather unhappy. You don't have to convince me of that. I know he wants to find a way out of this contract. I do too. But imagine a world without... imagine a world without a place like Box World to lift people's faith in themselves. Bob keeps this place alive. Without him, we'd be finished and put out on the street. I must ask a favor of you. Please leave. But we need to find a solution to make Bob happy. We can figure this out on our own. We don't need help from anyone but ourselves. Now, please see yourselves out. Bob, sorry, but your break is over. Okay, Mr. Flap. I won't take no for an answer. Not from Mr. Flap. So let's go back to your world and free him of his contract to ease his sorrow. But if we do that, Box World will surely go bankrupt. Think about it, Hart. It would make much more sense to approach him here and ask him to stay, and take his happiness. How can you be so cold, Soul? Don't look at me like that, Hart. They're in the room ahead, so let's come to a decision before we go any further. Well, I've already made a decision, then that decision is go to the world of sorrow. Alright, let's go ahead. Hello. Mrs. Flap, I'm sorry. I'll get back to work right away. I really wish I didn't have to work you so hard, Bob. But we'll both be out of a job soon if... You two are still here. I thought I told you that we don't need... Hey, don't you know who we are? We're the spirits who guard these worlds. Our responsibility is to make sure everyone is hunky-dory. I think you're rather quick to assume I did not know. Of course I know who you are. We wanted to solve this on our own terms. That has been our way of doing things since our company's founding. I feel as though you have everything handled. Maybe we should just see ourselves out then. No, my lad. This is indeed the way of the world, and you have every right to settle our dispute. That is the law of Soma, after all. Very well, then. I think it's best that we tell you the decision we have made. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't like that glint in your eye. Mr. Flap, we need you to let Cardboard Bob be free and happy in his own way. He'll never be happy and free... He will never be happy and live his life to the fullest if he's confined to a job that he hates. But you've made Box World a great success over the years. And I know you'll continue to help it grow. Forget about the silly business things. Let Bob see the world and be free and happy. This is quite the situation you have put me in, boys. Can you really live with yourselves knowing that Box World will may soon be no more? That we may soon be a thing of the past? Tell me something. Why do you think this is the best choice? We're just doing what we think is right. Understand that not everyone will benefit from this, but we have to make sacrifices. I do not want to take this course of action, but I suppose this will be the best choice. Yeah, trust me, everything is going to be A-okay. This is preposterous! You call yourselves guardian spirits. How is something like this in everyone's best interests? You think you can barge in here and tell me how to run my business? Destroy them, Tetsu Box! Something terrible's coming! Get ready. Tetsu Box approaches. Okay, so boss battle. Yeah. So Heart is useless here, except for the fact that he can conjure Bolt for Soul. And then Soul can just use Bolt Charge. Thunder. Oh, meanwhile, Laser. Okay. Well, there's nothing I can do about that since, yeah, and yeah, this only works for ice and wind spells, so yeah, that's not gonna help much since this guy's weak to electric. So I guess I'm just gonna attack. Oh, bleh. Bolt Charge. Did 5 damage. Meanwhile, eee. Okay, how about I use heal on Soul? That sounds like a good idea. Bolt Charge. Weakness. Yeah, honestly, the only thing I can really do right now with Heart is heal. Until, of course, Bolt Charge or whatever, it runs out. Oh, great. Tetsu Box is changing gears. Now it's defensive. Tetsu Box goes on the defensive. Great. Well, I can use this chance to, like, heal. There's not really much I can do in this situation right now. Since Tetsu Box seems to just block everything right now. Alright. And I don't know. I guess I could use Spirit. Will this work? It's in the defensive form right now, so maybe not. Resistant null. Oh, changing gears. Okay. Tetsu Box is ready for the next assault. Okay. I guess I'm gonna just use Conjure Bolt again. That seems like a good idea. And then Bolt Charge. Heck yeah. Oh, ooh. Okay, well, in the meantime, I'm gonna use Shine. I never used that before. So let's try it out. Oh, wow, that actually did something. Hey, that actually is helpful. Who knew that actually using your abilities to their fullest would actually do something for you? Imagine that. Yeah, just Bolt Charge. Welp. And well, at least I can just heal. Bolt Charge. Come on. Okay, well, he's not stunned anymore, which is what I'm gonna just put back up. Oh, except for the fact that that finished the battle. Heart and Soul won the battle. Boom. Now, was that necessary? I suppose it wasn't. Your dedication to resolving this issue shows that you truly believe this is what is best for Soma. You're right. Keeping Bob here and making him suffer would be a monstrous way to run a company. I do apologize for jumping the gun like that. Bob. Yes, Mr. Flap? You're fired. I'm sure we can make Box World work another way. One where you're not forever unhappy. Mr. Flap. Oh, is it really true? I promise I'll continue to bring the Cardboard Bob brand to everyone I meet. You'll see. I can feel my sadness slipping away. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Why? Obtained the Orb of Sorrow. I'm going to make a new life for myself. I'd better get going. I suppose better be prepared for anything at this point. Can't say I'm terribly pleased with the decision made here, but I suppose some of us have to suffer for it. I suppose so. You'll be fine. We should probably bring this orb back to the temple and report to form. Now get out of my office. Alright, sheesh. Oh boy, boxes. Great. Alright, let's head on out. Oh, dissonance. You've returned. You imbeciles! Did you not listen to a word I have said? With that Orb of Sorrow, you will surely bring about another disaster. Another disaster? I don't remember any disasters happening before. Everything's always been happy as happy can be as far as I remember. Come on, Heart. You know your knowledge... Blah, 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 blah. Your knowledge of history can't possibly be that bad. I expect no less from you, Heart. You really never fail to disappoint, do you? The Sun King. The very person who caused Form and I to divide Soma in two in the first place. The Sun King was the unquestionable leader of the civilized world. With his power, he built cities, industry, and prosperity. And eventually, his power and influence swelled to godlike proportions. With it, he found Soma to be a mere plaything under his insatiable thirst for control. Citizens, military, and people of all kinds became pawns in a mindless game of chaos. From atop his fortress in the clouds, he would incite meaningless war. He led the people to hate one another without reason. Form and I separated the world so that the corrupted emotions of Soma's people would never interfere with one another again. For the mistakes of the Sun King must never be repeated. But now, Form wishes to create a world where where no one can feel happiness or sadness. Words! Let's try that whole thing again. But now, Form wishes to create a world where no one can feel sadness. If that happens, the inhabitants of Soma will forget what caused this catastrophe in the first place. And war will begin anew. Do you understand why we must never forget that? There's nothing to gain from losing that knowledge. Remember this well. I'll be watching you. Well, let's head back to Form. Give her the ball. What do you do again? Oh right, you're the disc dude. I'm gonna heal because I don't know what my HP and MP were at. And I'll give you the medals. Hello again, do you have some medals for me? Oh man, look at that. Let me take them off your hands. Yeah, that makes a total of 4 medals. For bringing me 3 medals, you can have this. A berry potion. Wherever you go, don't forget the magic of coin collecting. Okay. Hey, Form, I have a ball. I'm bringing it all the way to you. I'm just gonna put it here. The Orb of Sorrow is glowing. Place it on the pedestal. Ah. Welcome back. You've done well to bring me this concentrated sadness. Very good. Continue to bring me the sorrows of those who you meet, so I may purify them and restore the balance of Soma. You're doing exactly as I have asked of you. Do not falter from this path, and you will surely do great things. There's another lost soul to the northeast of this temple, in the boreal freezing land of ice and snow. That must be Freezing Fjord. I already feel chilly. I will grant you access to the portal that leads there. And I will also grant you a new ability to aid you on your journey. Please accept this gift. Heart and Soul learn Comet. Best of luck to you. Farewell. Alright, so... Oh, excuse me. Obtained Melody Fragment 2. Alright, so... I've already been spoiled that there's multiple endings for this game. And considering the fact that there are choices for where you can fight the bosses, I'm assuming that having an equal amount of happiness and sorrow orbs gives a good ending. That's just my assumption, though. So that's what I'm planning to do. I'm going to get a happiness orb, and then a sorrow orb, and so on and so forth. And then it'll just loop between these two. So that's the plan. So let's head on over to the Freezing Fjord, as it's called. Although first, what you want to listen to? Fragment 2. Bing bong, a beep boop on loop. Like I said last time we were here, the music in this game's real good. Logician? Is that a word? Like logic magician? And it's Cardboard Bob. Heck yeah. I don't know, man. Reset music. There we go. All right, so yeah, we're already healed. So let's head on over here into the Freezing Fjord. However, we're gonna do that next time. Sorry to cut this, like, I guess it's not that short. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you later for more Soma Spirits Rebalance. Bye.